Yo, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have a special video. Blades of Chance just released. Now if you don't know what Blades of Chance is, I made a video previously explaining to you guys the whole game. It was about 3 weeks ago. I did a video just basically summarizing what the game is about and why I think it's a Souls RNG killer. Now right now it's standing at around 10,000 consecutive players, which is insane, by the way. I think it's gonna go around to like 50k very soon, as soon as all of the other players get a hold of this game and actually look into it. They'll definitely find this game much more appealing than a game like Souls RNG, in my opinion. Now I'm going to be telling you everything you have to know for you to be able to obtain good status. You know, I want you guys to be the best player in the game, and for that to happen, you guys need to know a few things and a few key details for you to be able to achieve that. Now, this is going to be a straight up beginner's guide, but it's going to be a very good guide for you guys to be able to do everything you want to do in the game. Now, a couple disclaimers before we start with the video. I want you guys to know that it's not really that easy to get good at this game, because right now it's not even fully done, to be honest with you guys. Whether there is, you know, swinging animations, there's really nothing to it besides swinging right now, because they haven't implemented all the abilities, they haven't implemented the boss yet. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that department. But let's start off with the most kind of mediocre thing in the game, and that's going to be pretty much over here, the PvP area. Okay, so if you guys know, this game has PvP, but it's in a section, right? So once you guys step into this arena right here, you'll be able to basically PvP with anybody that comes through here, right? So once you guys are in this kind of area, you'll be able to fight each other to your heart's content. But you have to understand that when you're here, it's pretty much very hard to kill each other. Like if you're moving around and regenerating at the same time, it's gonna take you basically years until you actually kill them if you're good at the game. So it's not really a fun way to PvP, okay? So it's just like to test out a weapon or something of how it looks, but nothing too crazy on that. So just letting you guys know that's the only way you can PvP right now, but in the future you can expect there to be specific like sections of the map though, okay guys? But for now, that's all we get at the moment. Next up is pretty much over here, we have Quick Open. Quick Open is just going to be a game pass for around 200 Robux or 150, which is pretty cheap like it should be. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to get it, which I recommend you guys do, if you have the Robux for it, 100% get it. Next up is Auto Open. Auto Open is free as it always is, and it's pretty much the same deal like Souls RNG. Next up, you have this chest right here. If you hover over it, you can see it has a castaway chest and a Porton's treasure. Now, what this basically means is castaway chest is pretty much a golden chest. So once you get it like 7 more tries for me, for example, I'll be able to basically get a golden chest, which will basically double my luck on that specific roll until I get the next one in like 10 spins, okay guys? And then the other one is basically, I think 80 spins or 100 spins, not really sure, but it's Fortuna's treasure, and that basically just makes it really 3 times or even 4 times luck for that one roll, which is pretty insane as well. And definitely one that will also really help you if you have the 2 times game pass, or if you have a potion, which I will tell you how you can get a potion very quickly. So if you're just starting off, you probably go over here and you'll see that there is this island floating right across from there, and you don't know what it could be there. Now, if you're a goat at parkours like myself, you'll find it very easy you'll find it quite difficult to get to where you want to go. So what I recommend you guys do is just try your best to get there, because once you get there, you'll be able to obtain a pretty cool potion. Now, I used the potion that I got, but it's basically a potion that gives you 15% extra luck. Once you get this potion, you'll basically easily be able to get a lot more luck in it. It only works for a minute, so once you use it, you have a minute to just keep spinning until you get something good, hopefully, but it will help you at the end of the day. So definitely make sure you go and do the parkour over there for you to be able to get 1 free potion every hour, I think. Also around the map, you can also find different things like gems floating around. You can find potions like you've seen that I just got, this cooldown elixir that gives you minus 25% cooldown for probably a minute, which is insane considering how if you have Quick Open, it will make it that much faster. Now, as you see over there, for example, I found a gem, and what you basically got to do is just hover over it, unequip your sword, walk through it, and you'll easily be able to get the gem or the potion, which is pretty cool as well. what you also have to know is that each sword has its own unique kind of stance. So once you unequip it and equip it back, you get a little cool animation cutscene, which definitely looks really cool. Next up is going to be here blades. Here's where you can see all of the blades you have and how many of them exist throughout the whole game, which is pretty cool as well. And finally, we got the index. Now the index is pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. You basically spin. If you get it, you basically see over here and you can check out the chances of you pulling it again. There's definitely some pretty cool swords in the game. So, and then last but not least is just quests. You know, quests are pretty simple. You just do all of them by just playing the game. Pretty simple. And yeah, that's pretty much all there's to it. Then you obviously have around the map a lot of different kind of leaderboards. You have time played, most chests, most kills over there, but the most kills is not really that flexible because you can always get an alt and just let it join you and keep killing him, so it doesn't really count as a leaderboard. Kind of lame in my opinion. But then you have over here live. This is basically all of the best swords in the game in the server, which somebody unlocked, which is also pretty cool. And yeah, the final thing is probably going to have to be this right here. So over here you have the merchant, so you basically get to craft stuff. I recommend you guys try your best to get this amulet for the 20% luck boost. It'll definitely help you a lot. So you'll need crimson shards, which are pretty easy to get. As you see over here, the crimson shard is the sword I'm using right now. You know, it's not really that hard. 1 in 32 is not impossible, especially if you have the game pass. It's pretty quickly that you can do it. All you have to do is really just make sure you equip every 1 of 32 or above, and you'll easily be able to get all of those. And all you need is 3, and once you get 3, you need to get a Foul Fang, which is pretty hard to get, and Heaven's Fade, which is even harder to get. But you know, you're gonna have to work a little bit, but as you know, Souls RNG, you have to just spend all night basically AFKing this until you get what you need. Not the greatest solution, but still it is a-okay. That's pretty much all there is to it. By the way, the gems that you pick up for around the map is worth 5, which is, you know, a little bit, but it's definitely at least something. And that's pretty much all you need to know to become great at this game. Now, so far, that is all the information we have. If you guys want to know what the codes are, it's going to be right over here. You can type in any code, click submit, and you'll get it. I will put all of the codes down in the description below, so make sure you check out the description and then copy and paste all of the codes here. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found this helpful. I'll be making much more videos in the future, so if you do want to stay tuned for that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a like, because I'll make sure to reply to you. Whatever questions you guys have, make sure you put it down below. I hope you guys enjoy the game. It just released like literally an hour or 2 ago, which is pretty crazy to think about, especially since I remember testing this 3 weeks ago and it was nowhere near finished. So it's kind of crazy to see how fast they work on this game, but definitely very proud of all of the devs that worked on this game. They definitely cooked. See you guys on the next one. Stay safe. Peace out.